Be Making Basics.
What's going on YouTube? Be Making Basics back again with another dope video. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe because we're coming back to back with bangers. Today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to arrange a gritty hip hop beat in Logic Pro 12 step by step. Let's get it. Now, before we jump into the content, I do want to preference to go to my website if you are a beginner to making beats or new to making beats in Logic Pro, or you just want to learn how to improve your beats. Okay, we have something called the Master Bundle. Basically, it comes with every single course, sound kit, and template I offer, plus you get lifetime updates. So check that out. Link is in the description. Now let's get into it. So what I want to do, I'm just going to play like maybe half of the beat and just kind of let you get a feel for it. And then I'm just going to break down some of the elements and what I'm doing and why I did it and how I did it. So let's check it out.
You got it.
All right, y'all. So that gives you a good vibe of what's going on. First thing, we're going to take it all the way back to the basics, okay? If you look at everything here, you can see that some of the tracks are still there. It's just like muted out. This is the process I like to use, basically by pushing Control and the letter M for mute. And basically what that does is it just allows you to mute things and still have it here. So it's like, for instance, for this intro, say if I wanted to have this effects come in the intro instead, I didn't have it. I can always just unmute it by pushing Control M.
You got it.
You know what I'm saying? So it gives you a little flexibility. But anyway, that's pretty much the process I use, is I'm using this Control M to highlight everything. Now let's just hypothetically say this is the beginning of the track right here. What I do is extend this out. Let's say basically your loop would be like this. And I would just extend this loop out by pushing Command R. See how that made a copy? And I would just do that all the way till I feel like it's like a good ending. So maybe like 2 minutes of the song. So first thing is just taking the time to identify what's in your beat. I've already done that, but say if you didn't do that, you could just pretty much listen to all of the parts of your beat. Like say the parts that have the most things in it, and you can just mute it over here. So like I'm pushing play. And then you can start identifying like this would be good for the verse. All right, maybe this sample right here. So that's essentially what I did, is I went through here and I started section by section. All right. First section obviously is the intro. For this beat, I made the intro a little bit longer. I usually like to make my intros only like 4 bars, but this one I let it breathe a little more. We have 2 tags. And I'm gonna actually go ahead and leave the effects on here, but basically have it coming in sparse, no drums, except for this last bar. I have this like little DJ scratch. Okay, so that's something that you can do. All right, and then from here, I have this coming in with the verse. Okay, and this part right here kind of sounds like it could be the hook, so an artist could maybe, you know, do a hook on this instead, but this is technically the verse. So have it coming in with the drums, a basic sample, you know, a bass, and then it just starts to build. And as you can see here, just different elements come in every four bars. New elements, you know, new elements. And so that's what you want to do. And as you see right here, one thing I did is like really every 8 bars, at least with the drums, I'll take out like 2 measures, and it's kind of just give a good like little drop off and transition into the next section. Let's check it out. Okay, and how I did that, all I did is came over here to it and just highlighted it, and then just took it down to 2 bars like that. All right, so let's keep on going here. For the most part, just adding new elements. I'm pushing Control M, and it's, you know, unmuting or muting stuff. For the hook, I came over here and I pretty much dropped the drums out on the first 4 bars to let it breathe, and then I brought the drums back in, and we have this little second sample part right here. And I pretty much only bring that part in during the hook for the most part. Okay, so let's let you hear that. It's kind of like a Wu-Tang vibe, you know, real lyricist, real spitter vibe. So, you know, even with the drums, I went in and I actually grabbed these drums from the Apple Loops here. You know what I'm saying? Grab these drums for the Apple Loops, crate digging beat. So I can push crate and this mug pull up. And so I just took it and dragged this drum sample in here. And then I'm able to now, under slice mode, find the different chops. And if you look out here, it's coordinated to different notes on the keyboard. And I played that dope pattern here to give it that gritty hip hop feel. All right. Some other things we're going to talk about is that I did like change some things up during the second verse. Like this sample sound right here. Basically, I made a copy by pushing Command D, right? And then I took the sample, I held down Option and drug it down, but of course over here. And then I pitched this up an octave by pushing Shift, Option, and up. Okay. So you'll kind of hear this transition here, how this goes up an octave. Cool. And so some of the other aspects of things that I did on this beat, if I push A, I can show you and you can kind of see the automation that's in here. So I came to this main sampler track and I put the remix plugin on here, remix effect plugin. Go to your plugins, go to multi effects, remix effect. After I did that, I went to read on here and I moved it to touch. Then what that does is activate anything I touch on this whole track, volume, panning, plugins, will be recorded in the automation. So I did that, and I use this remix effect to do some cool things. So like if I go over here, you can kind of see it does some things. You'll see what it does in the remix effect. Little drops and stuff like that that I did on this. Any case, it's pretty much the beat, man. I just let it ride out after that. After the second verse, went straight into the hook, and then just let it ride out. And I put a fade in right here. But yeah, this is that sound arranged a gritty hip hop beat in Logic Pro 12. Let me know in the comment section below what y'all thought about this video, and if you want to see more videos like this, let me know as well. Without further ado, though, we're going to go ahead and end the video. I'm out.